weapon and shield they desire. Each man has 2 shields. If both are broken, there can be no further replacement.
Ragnar had tolerated Haraldsson's abuse and humiliation when Haraldsson collected most of his loots from the raid, and would have allowed him to have most of the second raid as well. But Ragnar couldn't stand the injustice meted out to his family. Ragnar, beaten and injured, stood up for himself and challenged Haraldsson to a fight that could kill him or make him the Earl of Kattegat. This brought the rise of Ragnar Lothbrok and to an end of tyranny in Kattegat by Haraldsson.
In finding new fertile land to settle his people, Earl Haraldsson didn't have the nerve to sail to the unknown and hope to find one for his people. Literally. In Kattegat no one had the ambition to discover a new place to invade and colonize, but Ragnar understood that unproductive Kattegat wouldn't be enough to keep his people alive in the future, and this necessitated the need to explore places where no one else had been to.
This is the place. How do you know? Because they are already here.
Ragnar's invasion yielded fruit by giving the Vikings an alternative place to make a living.
Killing crippled Ivar would have haunted Ragnar's whole life and hurt his legacy too, but he was Lothbrok.
You know I must go back to England. Should have gone back a long time ago.
However, he was the only son who agreed to go back to England with his father. And Ivar eventually led the mission to avenge Ragnar's death. Ivar also was able to secure York as a holdfast for the Vikings when they came to England, and he did some good deeds during his reign at Kattegat. Ragnar was not a dictator. He preferred to let everyone have their own way.
And around that sea are many wonderful people and places and
He allowed Bjorn to follow his dream of exploring the Mediterranean, and for other sons to stay in Kattegat if they want.
Further than Ragnar dreamed.
It was the maturity test for his sons and their boldness which shaped them into great leaders after his death.
Will you teach me one of your
Saving
prayers?
Athelstan when Haraldson told Ragnar he can only keep one thing out of his raid.
Who art?
Athelstan turns out to be the only relevant and resourceful being in Ragnar's future raids of England.
Is impregnable. Ragnar.
He saw part of himself in the young monk. Athelstan was the needed brother in the end.